Hey everyone, welcome to Techalt. Today we'll be learning a very important topic, that is the difference between the three Adobe products, that is Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Indesign. Would you choose a plumber that uses a saw when what he really needs is a wrench? One of the items which will be frustrating to creative professionals is receiving files that are put together using the incorrect piece of design software. Maybe you have used Adobe Illustrator instead of InDesign for layout or a logo that has been put together using Photoshop, or could be anything else. While it's expected that pros should know this information, someone who is using the software for the first time professionally won't even remember that there are instances where you ought to be using one over the opposite. A bit like a plumber would use a proper wrench for work. Each program features a specific area that it excels at. So, in this video, I'll be explaining when to use which one. By examining them during this way, you'll see what your specific needs are. This could assist you to make a decision what program you should start learning. You'll want to focus your attention on the piece of software that is most relevant to your goals. Then apply that knowledge to the opposite too. So let's get started. Photoshop. It is known as raster image editor. It is a great program for creating and editing photos and pixel raster based artwork. Photoshop is having pixel based format. Photoshop typography is pixel based on final output. So what can you use Photoshop for? Creating and editing photos and raster or pixel based artwork. The raster images are made up of individual colored squares known as pixels. Therefore, your graphic can sometimes look a little jagged. Photoshop is best for editing photos because it includes a lot of unique filters, special effects and tools. You can use Photoshop to create UI designs, web pages, banner ads, video graphics and much more. Never create logos in Photoshop. It's a bad idea to create logos in Photoshop, as it will just cost you time and money, as it is pixel or raster based software. If you design a logo in Photoshop, the files that it creates cannot be enlarged. There are better programs available for this purpose. Example, Illustrator, Inkscape or CorelDRAW. Do not use Photoshop for print projects. Photoshop exports types as pixels. Everything in Photoshop is just a series of pixels. So if you are scaling something down or up, it can lose its quality very quickly. Though you can save your Photoshop files in different file formats such as EPS file, that is encapsulated PostScript. EPS files are perfect for transferring high resolution images between programs, which allow you to export type as vectors. But still, this is not a best practice. If you want to print something at its clearest, it needs to be vector based. Photoshop strengths can be used for photo enhancing, pre-rendered image manipulation. Very powerful for handling photo correction. Good for pixel-based UI designs. Great for designing banner ads. Good for video graphics. Photoshop handles pixel art very powerfully in terms of effects. raster-based artwork. You can edit images pixel by pixel. Contains plenty of unique filters, special effects and tools. Basic illustration capabilities. Photoshop limitations. Not ideal for vector graphics. Photoshop is based on a canvas. Wrapping text effectively is more difficult in Photoshop. Does not support multiple page output for PDF. Because of having pixel-based environment, it makes lines or shapes jagged and makes font fuzzy. Illustrator. Illustrator is used for creating and editing vector-based illustrations. It is based on the concept of vector graphics. Vector graphics are images that are scalable and that can be resized as small or as large as you need them to be, and still maintain their resolution and clarity. Illustrator is not having pixel-based format. Instead, it uses mathematical constructs to create vector graphics. A vector graphic never loses its quality even if it is scaled up or scaled down. Illustrator is based on artboards. Illustrator gives you a better print output since it's not a resolution dependent. You can use it for. It is best for designing logos, brand marks, or other design elements. In Illustrator, a line is not just a line of pixels. Instead, it is composed of two dots connected by a computer algorithm. Due to this, Illustrator is often used to create logos or anything that may need to be displayed at different sizes or printed. Illustrator strengths. It is best for vector graphics. Illustrator has excellent typography output. It supports multiple page output for PDF. Illustrator exports EPS file formats better than Photoshop. Illustrator limitations. Multi-page designs are possible, but they are more time intensive in Illustrator. It is possible to create multi-page documents with Illustrator. But still, for items like brochures or annual reports, there are a few drawbacks too. Illustrator has a limitation in setting up the master pages. It doesn't have those cool options the way that InDesign does. And this is a necessary tool when you are building documents that use templates. Having limited filters and image editing tools. Since there are limited filters and image editing tools available to you in Illustrator, it cannot be used easily to modify images that are already created the way that Photoshop does. When dealing with larger documents, you need to automate page numbers. Illustrator doesn't have this feature, but InDesign supports this feature, which can be useful especially when dealing with larger documents. Does not handle photo enhancement, correction, or manipulation. Illustrator does not handle pixel art the same way as Photoshop does in terms of effects. InDesign. InDesign is best for making multi-page layouts with a lot of written content like brochures, newsletters, ads, business cards, books, or magazines. That means anything that is made up of a combination of blocks of text, photos, or other artwork. Since you will have more options and control over your creation in InDesign, its purpose is to take the elements that you can create in Illustrator and Photoshop and put them together in one place if you are working on a book or PDF. It will also preserve the vector images you created in Illustrator. It is all based on object linking from various sources, software, and locations in your hard drive. It supports vectors, imports AI and EBS with vector data encoded. InDesign supports XML. InDesign strengths. It is ideal for supporting EPS format. Best for multi-page projects and templates. Master page system lets you create elements that exist on every page of project. InDesign is based on pages, supports multiple pages for PDF and print. Intuitive word wrap tool. Can link elements from other programs without converting them into pixels. InDesign has a page number, table of contents system, and other tools that helps publishing editorial projects and ease. It has superior type wrapping and linking tools. InDesign limitations. It doesn't have any photo editing capabilities. It has very few image manipulation tools. It has very limited illustration capabilities. It cannot draw objects as well as Illustrator. It does give you the ability to draw vector graphics like those you might find in a logo, but it has a limitation as compared to what you can do with Illustrator. InDesign has limited filter effects. Now, which one amongst the three is better? Each one is just different, having different purposes. One is not definitely better than the other. Understanding the basic differences between the three will help you make the decision about which software is best for your project. For example, if you want to add some text to an image, it's best not to add any text to an image in Photoshop since it can distort. So it would be better if you transfer the edited photo to Illustrator and then add the text there, as this will give you the best result. It is best to use all three softwares or any two together for specific tasks. Hope you must have liked the video. Thank you. If you have learned something from our channel, please consider subscribing to our channel and do not forget to like and share our videos. See you in the next video. Till next time, stay safe and stick around.